What's up, y'all?
Hey.
It's the NA Baddies.
I'm Nell.
I'm Alex. I'm giggling because she was like, we're going to close the lens because we look at it too much because we're just so beautiful and I get distracted.
Are you looking at it right now? Because I'm looking at it right now.
No, I'm looking at the lens. I'm looking directly into their souls.
I'm looking in the viewfinder 100%.
I only looked in the viewfinder the first 5 seconds and then I was like, wait, I literally did what she just told me not to do.
Exactly. It's impossible.
So now I have been viciously looking into the lens. But here's the thing.
This is me viciously looking into the lens.
But here's the thing. How are we going to know if something messes up? We've had technical difficulties in the past and I'm traumatized.
We've had tentacle difficulties. My tentacle difficulties. And the thing is that I prevented all of them today. Camera charged, SD card cleared. But it's okay.
You still never know.
This is true.
Okay, anyways, our NA beverage for today is already gone.
Mine's full. You can share mine with me if you want more.
This is a peach mango green tea refresher from Sip Cafe in East Nash. It's so good.
Banging. I don't normally get stuff like this. I either get like coffee or nothing. Delicious.
It's so good.
Delicious.
They usually make it with water, so you have to ask with it for green tea. And the guy that told me about it, I came back one day and I was like, "Can I get it with green tea?" And he was like, "How do you know about that?"
Who told you that?
You told me. And he was like, "Oh, sick." But it's Soul Fire Flame. I went on my first date in Nashville to Sip Cafe.
Really?
Yeah, because I downloaded Hinge. It was like maybe my first or second week there. And I was just like, scoping out the money.
Yeah.
And this guy who I actually matched with whenever I came to Nashville like a year ago, whenever I visited, I like changed my location, whatever, and we had matched way back then. So I was like, "Hey, I think we matched." He was like, "Yeah, I remember you. I still had his number." Blah, blah, blah. We got ice cream because it stays open late. Sip Cafe also has ice cream and they stay open late and it's really good. And so we were there and we got ice cream and yeah.
That was your first date in Nashville?
Yeah, and that was it. That we only went on one date. What was it? Do you remember your first date in Nashville?
I'm trying to remember. I can't even think of who it was with. I might be able to think of it in a minute.
I've been on a few first dates in Nashville, and I will say, to give the Nashville boys credit, I actually go out and do things.
Yeah.
Like in Pittsburgh or in Texas, people didn't really want to go out and have fun and do things, whereas these boys, I've gone on hikes. I went to a concert, all these things for first dates. It's fun.
Concert for a first date? That's interesting.
Yeah.
I know. I already know. I do already know who it was.
But it was cool because I enjoyed the environment. I'll give him that. I enjoyed the environment because there was an outside patio and you could just easily come back in and you could still hear the music.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah.
It wasn't
it wasn't the person that made it good. It was the environment that made it a good date.
So, but it wasn't like a concert.
No, it was just a show that was kind of going on, and it was a smaller venue. So it was I'll take one of those dates. Yeah, a concert for the first date, a big concert.
I would feel uncomfortable.
That'd be hard.
Concert first date would be really uncomfortable for me.
Yeah. Sorry.
Even maybe a small show might be weird for me because I'm like, how do I dance?
I will say there were already red flags in his personality that I was noticing, even just being in a crowd of people and the way that he was acting in a crowd. I was
acting a fool.
Yeah, I was a little icked off by that.
Yeah. I went to a concert with this person.
Oh, okay.
And he was, he was howling and was getting the crowd. And but the worst part was people started doing it back. And me personally, I'm the type of person, please don't make a scene in public. I am not that girl. I do not want a scene in public. I do not like people screaming.
That's the thing. He was trying to do a mosh pit and there was a dad with his kid and was can you not? Yeah. Anyways,
at a heady ding 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 ding.
No, it was a rock. It was a fucking Ozzy Osbourne tribute shit.
Oh.
Thing. So it was
okay, that's weird. I don't like that. I'm can you just be chill? Relax.
Anyways, so St. Patty's Day just passed, hence my green.
Yes, it was yesterday.
What'd you
do for St. Patty's Day? Did you drink any green?
I kissed an Irishman.
Did you really?
No, absolutely not.
I'm sorry.
No, growing up, I was trying to explain to people that growing up in South Bend, Indiana, St. Patty's Day is really fun because of Notre Dame and Irish and so that's fun. And then in Pittsburgh, they love St. Patty's Day. Like
I bet they show out.
Shut down the street and all that shit and
Really?
do bar crawls and all that stuff. And it's my bestie's birthday on St. Patty's Day, so we would always
that's fun.
Yeah.
That's fun.
So it was really a good time. So here I was like hearing of bar crawls and all that stuff like that. And then I ended up going out last night and it was very, very busy.
I knew this weekend was probably going to be busy, but I thought it would probably still be bumping on a Tuesday anyways. So
It was. Yeah, I thought that this weekend would be crazy, but it didn't really seem like this weekend was crazy. So I'm wondering if people are going to be celebrating this weekend because...
No, it's over now.
Yeah,
that's how I feel about it. If it lands early in the week, it's the weekend before.
Well, I was going to say because when I did go out on Friday or Saturday, what day did we went out and there were people like in...
That was Friday. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So,
I don't know. I just know on Saturday
anyway,
at work, I had
it's not
people...
even a fucking holiday for fucking real.
That video is funny. You put me on. Yeah, I didn't do shit. I didn't do shit for St. Patty's Day. I chilled. I came home. I made a cooking video. I made a St. Patrick's Day cooking video. That was fun. I was going to make corned beef, but I got an order of groceries delivered to my house because I don't have a car right now, still. Carless, which...
Watch the last video.
Yeah, and I do have
the reason.
I have something to say about that as well.
Oh, we have an update.
No.
Oh.
No, which is annoying.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll come back to that.
Okay.
But yeah, so I ordered groceries because I was going to make corned beef because I was like, oh, that's Irish. My parents always made like corned beef growing up. I love corned beef. Like I'm going to make it for the first time. All the groceries came except the corned beef. So we just had like potatoes and onions and carrots. So I made a soup and we had rye bread. That's another thing that I also
I was like, wait, did someone come over?
I talk in the we form about myself. We need to also talk about this. Why we need to talk about us. Okay? I don't know why I talk about myself in the we form. Do I have a multi-personality disorder?
Do you have DAD?
Literally, I always talk to myself in the we form.
Did you finish your Irish story and cooking your food?
Go watch the video on my Instagram.
Okay, yeah. Plug. Okay, I saw that shameless plug.
I guess that's that. But yeah, why do you talk to yourself out loud?
No, it bothers me when people do that, especially in public. Like if you're talking to yourself in public, hey, I'm going to ask you, what are you talking about? What are you doing? Are you talking to me? And then I hear be like, no, I'm talking to myself. Then talk in your brain.
No.
Do you talk out loud?
All the time.
Dude.
All the time.
Quit.
Like in a clinical way. No, I can't. I can't even help it. When I'm at work, all the time people are like, huh, what was that? And I'm like, I'm not talking to you.
Well then,
no. It has to come out.
No.
It's not even in my control. Like I'm having so many thoughts and that's how I'm processing it is by talking out loud to myself.
That's how my grandma is.
And I am, if I'm home alone, baby, you'd think there's people here. Ew. My neighbors are like, oh, she's always got people over. I am talking.
Interesting.
And I'm always talking in the we form, which is odd.
Well, I was just about to say, I literally got made fun of this. I remember a stage in my life getting made fun of this where I would say we and people would be like, we. And I'd have to make the joke of like me, just me and my Inside Out characters.
All of us in here.
That's the joke that I would make. So I'm wondering, like, did I say that and that rubbed off on you? Because you're already making fun of me.
I've always done that.
She's like, oh no, what did you say that you're like, I keep talking like you.
Hyperhidrosis.
I don't know why I make goofy voice. I think it's the anxiety stem. Like I've met people and they're like, why do you have such a goofy voice or whatever? I think it's like, I don't know, it's maybe my personality or an anxiety stem, but sorry.
You definitely do voices. And I do too.
No, in my head. No, it is all in my head.
I used to have like a British accent that was like a constant thing that would always come out.
I feel like that was also a trend. Like I feel like whenever there are trends that are also, I remember whenever the like 6-7, thing happened, my dad was like, I mean, this is just as annoying whenever you were kids. There was a trend where y'all would literally just scream and run away. I'm like, no way. Like, absolutely not. There was not a trend where we would just scream and run away. And he was like, well, that's what it felt like.
Every time my kids are just screaming and running around.
Screaming and running around. Yeah.
Are you even talking? I don't know, dude. Yeah,
everything
the British
are you even everything that comes out of your mouth is just
and then you run off and I don't even know what you said. I think my dad still thinks that about me today. Yeah, I don't know. But yes, I talk out loud to myself and yes, I talk in the we form. I don't know why I feel like there's more of us.
Stop saying it like that.
I mean, I'm not crazy. I just...
There's more of us? You mean there's probably more people that do that? Or like
No.
more of us? I need you to quit doing that.
Is it scaring you?
No, but it's like you obviously don't have that problem.
No.
And
but
it's
but
not
I think of
necessarily-
it like when I'm talking out loud, I don't know how to explain it. I think of it as a we. That's why I say we. I don't know.
Do you have different voices in your head? Do you have like different?
No, it's all just one.
Okay. Well, then you don't have D&D.
No, I don't have D&D.
D&D.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Do not disturb.
Dungeons
or Dungeons
and Dragons.
Are you okay?
I'm all right.
I will say, having a new roommate that goes to bed so late, I'm like getting FOMO. Like I want to stay up and party and all this stuff like that. So my sleep has been out of whack, and I feel like
Yeah, mine's bad.
I feel like a goofy character. I used to wake up at 8 a.m. every day just out of it all started when I was working at a country club and I had to wake up at like 5 a.m. some days. Ever since then, my cats would eat early, so I would have to be up early. But now they're even sleeping in.
Really? They've adapted.
They've
They're like, we ain't gonna eat, so we might as well sleep. We're eating sleep for breakfast.
Yes, Moon used to literally like hit my face, and now he's like, she's gonna get up eventually.
Yeah. Are they awake when you get home? Like, do they stay up late with you?
Yeah, like they'll be asleep whenever we come home, and then we're home, and they're like, "Oh, let's party."
Yeah.
Did you?
That was a dog
Like their
sound.
dogs?
That was a dog sound entirely.
I will say, hey, if anybody has tips or tricks, one of my cats is from the streets. Okay, she's a little girly, and she had cats at 5 months old. Kittens. She had kittens at 5 months old, and she was like taken to the shelter with her kittens, all that stuff. And she wants to go outside so bad. She tries to run out the door all the.
She's trying to make some more little kittens.
No,
She
she's
misses the
fixed.
streets.
She misses the streets,
Exactly.
but she's fixed. She can't.
Okay, she don't want any babies, but she's trying to get out.
Yeah, and she keeps running outside. And dude, when I tell you, my heart like drops to my butt. And then she usually goes under the car, and then I'm like getting under the car, and I'm like, girl, come here. And both times I've like snatched her so aggressively, like a mom, like a car coming and a mom grabbing her kid, like.
So your cats do not go outside at all?
No, they are not outside cats at all. Like, I just don't want to deal with the stress of like losing them or fleas or whatever. Like, I grew up with an outside cat. I grew up on a cul-de-sac, and there was like 5 outside cats, and you could always hear them fighting at night.
Yeah.
Like, I'm very used to that. But for my cats, the less maintenance, because Moon, I've had him since he was like a baby. He was a dumpster baby, and he was like 6 weeks old. So he doesn't know anything about the outside world, and he doesn't care to.
He's like, I don't even want to go out there. The only time I was out there, not a good time for me. Not a good time for me. I'll stay inside. Thank you so much.
Exactly.
Poor guy. All of our cats were outside cats. And we had 2 cats. When I was a little kid, I wanted a cat, but I wanted a pink cat for Christmas. That was my
say
request. Pink.
Okay.
A pink cat. And so my parents got me
Like a ball sack cat, like a naked cat.
No, like I wanted it to be pink. I was little. And I just thought you can get pink cats.
This is so cute.
So I asked for a pink cat, and my parents got me a black cat named Pinky.
Cute.
So that was my first cat. He was a rough rider, bro. Was not a joke. He was very serious. He was kind of mean. He was honestly mean as hell. But then he obviously didn't last super long. I don't really ever know what happened to him, but he was an outside cat, and he
You don't know what happened.
probably got hit by a car, if I'm being so for real.
Oh, so he like just passed one day.
We
like,
guess. He just never came back. So I think. But then we later in life got a cat, and his name was Mr. Kitty. Okay. And Mr. Kitty was also pretty rough, and he would go out in the street. And I remember one time in our driveway, this other cat was approaching him, and they got into like a turf war, and they were fighting. I had never seen anything like this before. They were like a blur. They were going so fast and like tumbling around each other. It was like a tumbleweed going down the road. Like they were just.
And is it not the most terrifying noise
The
ever?
sound was the worst part of the whole thing. The sounds they're making are awful.
Oh, I've seen my dad run downstairs in his underwear, like to go investigate because it sounds like someone's screaming.
Someone's dying outside.
Like it sounds like someone's screaming, and then we realize that it's just cats.
Yeah, it's just cats fighting.
It's just cats fighting.
And the way they go, you know what I'm talking about?
We had a, when you said ride or die cat, I thought you were gonna say that you had a cat that like lasted years, and then you said he got hit by a car. So we had a cat. My brother, he used to suck his thumb, and so his reward was getting a cat. This cat lived to be 19 years old. Like, and he lived in several homes. Like, he lived with us for so many years. And then when he went to college, my grandparents took the cat, and so he lived in their house and like was there for years and years. And it's real sweet. My grandparents have had a collective of cats, and they're such well taken care of. They last so long.
That's so sweet. 19 years is a long time for a cat.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Kitty one time went missing. Okay, so my dad would let Mr. Kitty go outside, and he would maybe disappear for like overnight, and then he'd come back.
Mm-hmm.
One time, Mr. Kitty went missing for days, and my dad's like, "Okay, something's wrong with Mr. Kitty. Where is he? I don't know. I hope he comes home." One day, he comes home limping, beat up, looking rough, and he had a piece of his ear clipped off.
Oh.
And so what happens is when the animal shelter, like if they find stray cats, they will essentially abduct them, take them to the shelter and fix them, and then they'll cut off a chunk of their ear so that way you know that the cat has been fixed. That's how they mark them, so they don't pick them back up and bring them back in. So Mr. Kitty was gone for like a week or something like that. Comes back, a piece of his ear's missing. At first, we didn't know that was why. So we're like, he really got into it. Dude did not want to leave the house for weeks. And ever since then, like, he would just stick around the house. He'd go outside, but stay around the perimeter because he was traumatized.
Yeah.
It's for the best. I think it's good that they do that. But they'll just take your cats, fix them, and cut their ear off and
I guess
drop them off where they found them, I guess.
But it's like hey, we don't need more just roaming kittens around the street.
100%.
So I started spraying Simone because Moon used to bite my feet, and I would spray him with a water bottle, and that quit.
Yeah,
the whatever.
That probably works pretty well.
So Simone, every time she goes to the door, whenever we open the door, I start spraying her. And it's great because now every time I bring out the bottle, she just darts. She just runs away.
I'll go.
So I'm like, yeah, girl, you better learn your lesson.
How else would you like
discipline cats?
Yeah.
Well, Moon, he like when I snap, he hates that. He knows to stop when I snap because I guess that I would do that whenever he was little, like whatever.
Yeah.
But cats are hard. You're supposed to put like tinfoil on things. Like they scratch the couch, and I really feel bad because Margaret's couch is really, really nice.
Just wrap the couch in foil.
But yeah, that's what she's like wanting to do. And I like try to clip their nails, and I try to do all these things, and I need to start spraying them with the couch.
Do they have a scratching?
Yes, they have several.
Toy? They don't want that.
But it's like they use it, but they're like, I want to ruin this couch instead.
They want the fabric. They want to sink their claws into the fabric.
Maybe I need to buy like pieces of, I don't know.
Make them a mini couch. Make them a little cat house.
A little cat house that they can scratch up and ruin. I literally I bought like one of those cheap fabric dressers. Like, those, what I'm talking about? Like those super cheap dressers where the drawers are fabric, like ruined. Whatever. But I knew that it was cheap, and I wasn't going to keep it forever. But I have a new dresser coming in today.
Oh, fun.
Our house is so cute. Like having someone who loves interior design and has a bunch of like fun vintage stuff, it has definitely made me more like looking for art and things and whatever. So
it's nice to have somebody who's like has an eye for that and also has cute stuff. Like, just girl, go for it.
I know. She keeps asking me like, where do you want me to put this? Where do you want me to put? I'm like, I trust you.
Wherever you want, girl.
Wherever you want. So I'm excited to put my room together though, because my room right now is kind of just everything's where it needs to be, but I want to decorate. Make it cute.
Yeah.
And I love your place. You have such a fun place. I feel like if I was to like live by myself and had the money for it, I would find a place like yours.
Thanks. I do love it here. It's kind of whimsical and a little crazy and not the best. I don't really have an eye for interior design, but I have stuff that I like. And I just said, put it everywhere.
No, your style you're very cute as well. Like I always was like, she just has a cute apartment, but I'm like, no, your trinkets, your little clown trinkets and your frogs and all that shit. Like my Pittsburgh apartment was only cool because I never decorated in any way. It was just cool because it looked cool.
Yeah.
Like I had open ceilings, and every person that came into my apartment was like, yo, it's a super cute apartment. And it wasn't because I styled it anyway. It was just because it looked cool on its own.
I do love that. I love having people come over and they're like, wait, your place is sick. Like the thought of like, I always know if I go on a date or whatever, like the first time I bring someone over, I'm like, it's in the bag. Because every time they're like, wait, you live by yourself and you have this cool spot? Like, what an independent woman. I'm like, yeah, I can't afford it, but it's okay. I'm in the hole. No, I'm fine.
Not.
But it is a lot. It is a lot. And I will say on like a daily basis, I'm like, fuck, should I move? But I love it too much. Like the thought of leaving here, I would miss it. I would miss this place so much.
And it's convenient. Like there are there's a lot of conveniences of like where you live.
Yeah. I don't have enough amenities, but location is fire. So
that is the one thing when you told me that you didn't have a washer or dryer. That is the one thing that I learned when I did not have a washer or dryer in my apartment. I said, I will never do that again.
Yeah, it sucks. It's not the end of the world, but it is pretty annoying. We did get new washers and dryers this week. I haven't used them yet. Looking forward to that. Wish it was in here, but it's okay. I mean, I will say if there was a washer and dryer in here, I would not have any closets.
Oh, yeah.
Like if there was somewhere to put it, I would have no storage because I already have no storage.
Fair.
So
I will say Nashville lacks that in a lot of places. Like a lot of the homes that I visited and the homes that I stayed in the first place that I lived, I didn't have a closet. I literally did not have a closet.
Not one? Not one.
No, I did not have a closet. In the first home that I lived in.
Oh my God, yeah, you had those clothing racks.
Yeah, I just had a huge I mean, it was like cheap from Walmart, and I didn't even realize that they had those. And thank God I don't have that many clothes, I guess, because I was able to just fit it all there. And then I had like some space in the laundry room because I have a shit ton of sweatshirts, and I just like packed all my sweatshirts on the shelves. But yeah, I literally did not have a closet in that house.
Dude, that's rough. That's not even, technically, if it doesn't have a closet, it's not a bedroom. I learned that in real estate. It has to have a closet to be considered a bedroom.
Oh, well then, I mean, it was cheap as hell. It was so cheap. That was the cheapest rent I'll ever have in my life.
Yeah, Nashville rental market has been insane. You pay so much and you don't get a ton. But I mean, it's like that across the board in a lot of like major cities. But yeah, Nashville is definitely a culprit.
Not to keep bringing it back to Pittsburgh, but like my rent, if you think about it, my rent downtown was nice. It was really affordable, but my parking situation, the apartment did not have parking, so I had to park at Phil's parking across the street, and this man charged me $280 a month in cash.
$280 a month?
Oh wait, I want to talk about these boys. Okay, so the guys that worked at this parking, it was like public parking. He had several lots, you know?
Yeah.
And it was like this dad and had sons that worked for him and all this stuff like that. And we were connected to them because the salon that I worked at also, like, we would say like, hey, go park at his lot, like all this stuff. So thinking he was going to give me a deal or something, $280. And if I wanted to park any cheaper, it was like a mile away, like not safe, not whatever. So the two valet guys, one was like late 40s, early 50s, obviously a lot older. And the other dude was like this young guy that I would smoke blunts with in the office, like in the outside hut office thing. There was a day that I was crying in my car, and he pulled up and rolled down the window and was like, "Want to smoke?" I was like, yes. So but he fucked me up. One day I gave him cash. He used my cash. And then they were like, hey, we don't have whatever. I was like, no. I have a receipt. I paid. And he was like, Alex, like I was going to tell you, like I used that. Like I was going to pay him. I was like, bruh.
That's not my problem.
That is not my problem. Anyways, the second week that I lived there, the older valet guy, okay, he comes up to me. He's like, oh, like, you know, you just moved here. Do you have a favorite spot yet? Like, what's your favorite food? I'm like, pizza. He was like, oh, can I take you? I was like, huh? He's like, yeah, can I take you to get pizza? I was like, and he was like, I mean, you know, if you want to think about it, you know, just let me know another day. I was like, sure. Come to find out, he kept telling himself that I was a lesbian because I had a good hometown friend that would come and visit me, and they're like more androgynous and all that stuff like that. And so he just told himself that I was a lesbian, and that's why I said no to him. And that's
it's not
okay.
because of the 60-year age gap.
And that's okay. He can think that I'm a lesbian.
Sure.
I'm totally fine.
That's honestly the best way to put that to bed.
Yes.
Sorry, can't go out, Grandpa. I'm gay.
I'm gay.
What a crazy duo. And they were related? This is father and son?
No, they were just workers of them. The son was really hot, and he knew that he was hot and would like flirt with all the girls that would park and like get their numbers and stuff. And then the head honcho, he was like barely around, but when you did meet him, you were like, oh, he's like the sweetest old man ever. Okay. But he's obviously like a money hustler.
Yeah, I mean, you got to be to own a parking garage. Those people who own parking garages and like tow companies, like predatory, bro. I mean, $8 to $10 a day. That's essentially what it comes out to. Let's say $9 a day to park your car. Just to park your car.
Well, even just like on weekends, it was like $20 to $40 to park there. That's when people never came to my apartment. And if people did, they always Ubered because it was like they did not want to mess with parking. And that's the one tragedy of living, once again, in a city. It's like everywhere you go, even living in Texas, in a big city, everywhere you go, it's like, oh, am I going to pay for parking or should I Uber?
Yep. I hate the places that like auto read your plate. The second you put, like you drive by and they're like, hello, we have started your parking session. You're like, I was literally turning my car around. I just had to pull in to turn around. Can we please not charge me?
I got charged $40.
Did you stay there? Did you park there?
I was sat there for a while.
But you just sat?
Yeah.
Dude.
Like I didn't even scan the thing or nothing. It just auto texted me, and I was like, oh, interesting. But I've been in places where it's auto texted me before, and then it's like never charged. But that's why I was like, I did kind of sit there for a second. So I guess that is on me. Whatever.
Speaking of cars and parking and all this stuff, we were talking the other day about asking for rides to the airport. And I was like, bruh, I do not want to give anyone a ride to the airport. And I just want to say,
Karma.
I'm coming back with my tail between my legs.
Karma is not the word. Foreshadow.
I'm coming back with my tail between my legs because not only do I need a ride to the airport, I need a ride everywhere. I need a ride to everything that I'm doing right now. Luckily, I have a neighbor who lives at my complex who also works at the same place as we do. And thank God for him. And thank God for you. And to all my friends who are giving me rides, because I have needed a ride to everything. I've really not been that many places because I can't go. And I was like, okay, quitting my day job, I'm going to get in like a really good routine. I'm going to go to the gym in the mornings. Like, I'm going to get everything together. I can't go anywhere. I can't do anything. I'm barely establishing a routine. I'm struggling.
It's really hard to not have a car.
Yeah.
It's so hard.
It's frustrating. And I keep like forgetting I don't have a car. So I'm like, oh, I got to go get coffee beans. Let's go get coffee beans. Oh, let's go do that. And then I'm like, oh, I can't. Oh, I can't go anywhere.
Yeah, no, accidents are the worst. Like all the little inconvenient things that come with getting in an accident that you don't think about, like insurance and statements and da-da-da-da.
I've never been in an accident that required enough like effort to go through insurance. Like it was ever at most just like a little scratch or something. I've never been in like a thing where insurance actually had to get involved. It's not fun.
These are the moments where I'm very grateful for my parents, because if I got into a crash, I'd be like, I don't know. I don't even know the first step.
I mean,
I don't
truly,
even know the first step.
I thought I knew what to do, but since it just on the surface like seemed like a scratch, I was like, I guess we don't really do anything. We'll just exchange info and then go on. I do wish I had called for a police report. Let me just give a couple tips.
I was going to ask about that.
Let's talk about this.
Also have a sip.
Yes, please. So if you're in an accident and you think let me go off this. If you're pretty sure it's not your fault, call the police. Just get a police report. I was like, no big deal, whatever. It wasn't until he left that I realized that my car had actual real damages to where I could not drive my car, which was also unfortunate. But like, get the police report. Also, if you were in a safe place, get a picture of the cars as soon as you crash.
Did you not do that?
No, we moved our cars and then took photos of everything.
Okay.
I wish I had stopped and taken a picture as soon as I got out of the car, as soon as it happened, of the position of our cars, because he was like so far out of his parking space. It was kind of like obvious that it was his fault. And I wish I had taken a photo of that. So couple tips.
Just lesson learned.
Take photos of everything. Take pictures of the area. I had to go back to this place and take pictures of the parking lot and like just get photos of everything. Document the entire thing. I also wish as soon as I got out of the car, I started recording, because there were small things that were said that I feel like could be useful. I wish I had like just started a voice memo right there.
I know we talk about the Ray-Ban glasses, but I will say that sometimes recording conversations is important. I don't know why this kind of triggered a memory for me. Is there anything else you wanted to say with the crash?
Record everything. There was something I was going to say. I literally lost it, so it's okay.
If it comes back, interrupt me, because I interrupted you.
Oh, get a dash cam.
Oh, fair.
Get a dash cam. I've been thinking like maybe I should get a dash cam. My thing is though, like, what if it's my fault? Like, I don't want video evidence of my fault.
Well, then you don't have a dash cam.
Yeah, what dash cam? It was disconnected. I don't know.
It was never recording, as they say.
Yeah. That's all.
Going back, sorry. Going back to, I had an old creepy manager that made me uncomfortable because he was a coworker and then he became a manager, and like his creepy behaviors kind of happened when he was a coworker and not the manager. But then it was like, hey, these are his behaviors as a coworker. Imagine what he'll do as a manager.
Yeah.
All that to say, there was a time that he brought me into the office, just me and him, and I just had that gut feeling of being like, I should record this right now. And sure enough, that conversation alone, like, finally got the other management to like believe me and to like be like, okay, maybe she's not being dramatic. Maybe she is because he was just taking advantage of his position and like literally on video saying like, I tell you to do things and you just don't do them. And it's like, maybe because the things that you're telling me to do, you just want to talk. Oh, I should reference
What's he telling you to do?
I should reference this differently. There was like, I would have to explain the whole story of what happened. Literally a bunch of wood chips fell into a woman's drink, and so I just dumped the drink out. And he was like, Alex, you could have strained that drink, like you just wasted bourbon, da-da-da-da. I'm like, you want to give a drink to a woman? I already strained it twice.
Remake the drink.
Like double strained it. Looked in, there's still wood chips. You want me to hand that to her?
Can I ask how wood chips got in her drink?
We used to burn. We had a holy fucking shit, a smoked old fashioned, and you would put like a smoker on top of it, and you would burn it, and there wasn't a filter in it, and the coworker or the server didn't see that there wasn't a filter in it, so all the wood chips just fell right through whenever they burned it.
Okay.
And so I was like, oh, it's okay, I'll make another one. And then he noticed and he was like, no, like strain that, you're wasting liquor. And I was like, in a super busy moment, like, okay, when it would be so much quicker just to redo it. Anyways, so he literally
Also, you just should remake that.
So he literally just brought me into the office to basically say, like, when I tell you to do things, like, I'm your boss now. Like, I'm not your coworker anymore. Like, I'm your boss. When I tell you to do things, you need to do it.
Yes, Daddy. What do you want?
Yeah. He would also like my Instagram videos and photos at 4 a.m. He would also text me super long messages after their management meetings telling me what they were talking about. And I even showed those.
No. People are weird.
People are weird out there.
People are weird out here, bro.
Be careful.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
My eyes are just...
You're not wearing contacts? You don't wear contacts?
Mm-mm. I have 20/20 vision.
Oh, yeah. You don't wear glasses?
No.
Yeah. Okay. 20/20 vision.
I'm perfect.
Baby,
I can see everything. I've been getting fucking...
When I close my eyes.
I've been getting hate comments.
Get a kiss.
I'll wait till you're done.
I'm sorry, I'm done. You've been getting hate comments? Hey, welcome to the club.
I've been getting hate comments, and I don't... Why is it always from men?
Because they're haters.
Why is it always from men who hate women? I don't understand. Like, I'm not doing anything to you. I'm literally just posting my cute little video and having fun. Why are you so mad at me?
What are they saying?
I got one this morning. I woke up this morning, checked my phone, and it says, LOL, who cut your hair? A 2-year-old? And I am laughing hysterically in my bed. I mean, it does piss me off, but I'm also like, that's so funny. Like, why are you so upset about my hair? What did I do to you? I'm just chilling. Why are you so mad?
I'm just existing.
And they just have, and like the fact that he was like, I have to say it. Like, he could not hold it and he had to type that. It's so funny. It's so funny.
It's like, I can't remember what friend asked me this, but whenever I was expressing that all the men in my comments are just haters, they're like, does that bother you? I'm like, no, it's just stupid because the video wasn't for them. The video wasn't for them in the first place.
I know.
It's not their audience. They're not my audience. I don't fucking want them in my comments or in my likes anyway.
Why is this even on your feed?
This was for the girlies.
And why are you so bothered by my bangs? And why is it always about my bangs? Why do some men either fetishize bangs and they're like, oh, I love a girl with bangs, all girlies with bangs, or they hate it so much that they're pissed. They're pissed and they hate you. Why do you care?
I just think men are freaks.
It's so insane.
My favorite trend is girls cutting their micro bangs, and it was like, I've been getting too much male attention. I needed to cut them shorter. Yeah. Have you seen it?
No, but I get it.
I mean, that's the thing. It's like, it's not fucking for you. Like, you think I like what you're wearing? You think your hairline looks good? Hello. You want me to comment on that?
I responded. I said, I bet you're really sexy and women enjoy being around you.
Is that what you said?
Yes. Because what are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you here? It's so funny.
Go somewhere else. Go somewhere else.
I can't believe people get so mad about literally nothing. There's nothing. It was a cooking video. What are you so upset about?
My favorite comments are, it's like the video that I made that was getting hate comments was talking about men with mullets and mustache and tattoos, and a guy commented, was like, well, my girlfriend's happy and I'm happy. Hey, then this isn't about you.
It's not about you.
Then it's not about you.
And like, I get it. Like, if I posted a video about men with specifically about men with mustaches and mullets and tattoos, whatever, if a man with mullet tattoos gets upset, okay. If I post a video about me cooking in my apartment, not talking about men, not talking about anything, talking about food, why are you here? Why are you here?
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
And like, I'm not saying they should be hate commenting. I'm just saying, like, I understand, like, that's going to start conversation, which is also, hey, that's great. That's good. Run up that engagement, shorty. But how is my video even on your timeline? Get out. It's enraging. It's enraging. And then I have another cooking video and all these people are commenting, wow, you take food seriously. Wow, all these chefs are so annoying. Everybody cares. It's just food, bro. Okay, just say you don't have a purpose in life. Just say nothing matters to you and you don't care. And I understand. I said on this podcast one time, I feel like I put all this effort into cooking and like they just shit it out. It's literally just food. Yes, that's true. But like, my whole video was about translating how cooking like taught me life skills. that matter in life. And people are like, wow, way to like make this into something it's not. Wow, way to make it a bigger deal than it is. Just say you lack purpose. Just say nothing matters to you and you're a soulless creature.
And you lack just like intelligence
and integrity and kindness.
You can't read a whole caption and understand what she's trying to portray.
It's literally about so much more than that. And if you're missing that, I literally could not have said it clearer. I literally could not have said it clearer. Just say you don't understand.
I love your micro bangs. I said this. That was the first thing I noticed about you, and I said, that's my bitch.
Sometimes I love them, sometimes I hate them. But a 2-year-old didn't cut them. Fuck you. It was a 28-year-old having an emotional moment in her bathroom, a little intimate one-on-one moment in her bathroom with herself, trying to...
When did you first do the micro bang?
I first did my bangs in like February last year. So I've had them for like a year.
And did you have straight across bangs and then you turned them into micro bangs, or did you go from long to just boop?
No, I went from like, I started with them long and I did them like a little more blended. They were kind of just like longer bangs. Sort of, yeah. I mean, they were more of like a bang than that, but they were just like, they weren't straight across or micro. They were just kind of longer and not like a full thick bang. And then like after a couple days of that, because I did them really rough because I was just trying to see if I even liked it. And so I did that for like a day or two and I was like, okay, let's like really cut them now. And then like they got shorter and shorter over time. And sometimes they'll get long, sometimes they'll get short, whatever. They change, they evolve.
Yeah, no, if I ever cut bangs again, I'll definitely, that is the one little thing that I haven't like had the guts to do.
Really?
So yeah, so it's like the fact that you had the guts to do it and you rocked them. Hello.
Thank you. Thank
Hello.
you. I do think about growing them out all the time just because I'm tired of dealing with them. And a lot of times they don't do like whenever I hoop, like I'll hit my head and then they fucking do that. Like it's just so annoying that they're constantly
doing their own thing
and I have to adjust them. I'm thinking about them all the time, which I do find annoying.
Yeah. This is the longest my bangs have been in years.
Really?
I always have bangs. Like I always have a certain version of bangs, and my goal, I think the last time I grew them out was like 2021. So
yeah, you gotta have a little something. You gotta have a little something to frame the face.
Yeah, but I've never had all one length, and that's my goal right now. I would like to get my hair to be all one length just because I've never done that before. I've always had layers, I've always had frame, I've always had whatever, so just to try it.
Okay. I'm pro framing in layers. I don't think all one length. Like, I don't understand when people do that. I've done it before and it wasn't for me.
No, as an ex-hairstylist, anybody that you talk to, they hate it. No. Hold on. Let me take that back. Sorry. They just like, a lot of people say that it's like just horse hair. Like there's not much to it. There's not much going on, whatever. But I've just never had. Also, I haven't colored my hair in this long. Like I really have not touched my hair with toner or anything. And for me, that's impressive, especially with all the emotional changes I've been through. That's impressive.
I'm proud
that I have
you.
not touched my hair.
Well, it's looking gorge, I will say.
Thank you so much. So yeah, we'll see if it, and also when we were talking about Cher used to be my hair inspo as well, just because her hair was always middle part, one length, super, super long.
Yeah.
So I would just like to see if I can do it.
Yeah, why not try it all? Life's too short.
And then whenever I'm bored of it, I'll do something fun and funky and we'll come back to this.
Can't wait. How do I grow my bangs out? If and when I'm ready. Do you think I need to get a headband and just glue them back for a while?
No, you'll definitely have to learn how to do some cute little pullback styles for a minute. I mean, yeah, headbands are cute, grow out.
Especially because they're all one length. Like, it's not like I can just split them down the middle and pull them to the side and call them curtain bangs.
But pre-bangs, did you do slick backs?
Yes.
Slick backs were my go-to whenever I was growing out bangs. I would just put as much gel and product in bangs as I could.
I'm afraid they're literally going to like fight the product, but we'll figure it out. I think if I do slick back and then put like a thick headband over, it'll lay them down. They'll be, you won't even know they're there. But everyone's going to be like, holy forehead. Like people are gonna, not because I have a big forehead, because they haven't
seen it in a while.
Yeah.
Did you
like,
start at?
No.
Okay.
I had my old hair before.
Really?
And then I got the bangs and everybody's like, whoa, bangs. And then of course they get used to it. And then I'm going to come back without the bangs one day and they're going to be like, whoa, forehead. Like you just can never please people.
You can never win.
But they'll get used to it eventually. Everybody gets over it eventually.
True. This is true.
Yeah.
People, what's the word?
They adapt. They
adapt.
Yeah. But like it's just always so funny like when you do something different. Like when you're taking a little swing and like trying something with your fashion or like your makeup or your hair and you see people who see you all the time and they're like, "Oh, you're doing something new." Like you come in with a totally different look and they're like, "Oh, you think you're different now." Okay, so you're just going to be a different person today.
I had someone at work who saw me out in public. They were like, yeah, I really realized how cute you were when I saw you out in public, like in your own style. I was like,
I love that.
Hello, what kind of backhanded fucking compliment was that?
Honestly,
I realized you were cute
when I saw you not in that t-shirt. It's like, it's just a t-shirt and jeans. What is so different?
Hello.
But it is funny when you go out. Like I've known people from the club and then like comedy club, and then I go out in real life and they see me and they're like, "Who's up?" Oh, it's you. And I'm like, what's so different? I guess it's just a contextual thing, but I'm like,
what's that word?
Contextual.
What does that mean?
Like in the context, so they're used to seeing me at work, so they only like I exist in that realm, and then they see me out of there and they're like, "Oh, that's you from that place." My brain like didn't quite.
Good word. Contextual.
Thank you.
Good word.
Thanks. And welcome back to Middle School Vocabulary with Nell and Alex. Contextual. CONTXTUAL. Did you ever do a spelling bee?
No, but I'm pretty decent at spelling.
You good speller? Mm-hmm. That's good.
Whenever we would do like vocab quizzes or whatever, there was a game that we would play where we would all sit on our desk and someone would have to say what the word was, and then you would go around and spell it. And I would always pray that I was never the person that had to say what the word was, because obviously I never knew what it was. I just knew how to spell it. No? Okay.
What do you didn't know what the word was, but you knew how to spell it?
Like in a vocab quiz, you'd get like 15 words and it'd be a word and then a description, and you would have to match the description with the word. And whenever you would get the turn where you would have to guess what the word was of the description, I never knew it. Like I know the words, but based off the exact description.
Okay, so matching the word to the definition was the hard part, but you could spell the word every time. Sound it out, baby. Sound it out. Yeah. What was your best, like, what do they call those? Jesus Christ.
Subject.
What was your best subject in school? Two dumb girls with microphones. Hey, this is what we signed up for.
I was good at math. I was always really good at math.
You're a math girly?
Yeah.
That's nice. I was not a math girly. Math's hard. What was there like a certain math you enjoyed?
Algebra.
Yes.
Whenever I got to algebra, I had a really nice old man algebra teacher who was like, "Alex, you're good at math. Why are you failing my class?" I said, "Hey, it's not about the math."
Did you not give a fuck in school? Like, were you just...
No, I did not. I told this story. Okay, yeah. I mean, I really just never really liked school. I'm a creative. I'm not the type of learner where I can sit. I'm ADHD. Like, I can't sit and pay attention. I was telling the story the other night whenever we did a PSAT, like a practice SAT test. I knew that I wasn't going to college, so I knew that I was never going to take the SAT test, but I already went to school that morning because I didn't realize, because if I knew, I would have come to school late. Anyways.
She really didn't want to take that test.
So I go to the testing room and I realize that it's a practice SAT, so I literally put C for every answer, took a nap for the rest of the time being, got our packets back, and the answer or like scores was on the front page, and then you open it up and it was all our personal info, and mine just happened to be on the ground, and someone picked it up and was like, "Who the fuck is this stupid that this is what they got on the PSAT?" And of course everyone was like giggling and laughing. I just left it there.
I don't know whose that is. Everyone else has theirs on their desk. You're like, I don't have any idea. Also crazy to put the score on the outside.
And then you open it up. Yeah.
So it's like you have to reveal who it is.
Yeah. So yeah. I did not give up.
That would have stressed me out.
I knew I didn't want to go to college. I knew I didn't want to go. So I was like, my grades don't matter.
That would have stressed me out. Like if I saw a girl just go see all the way down and lay down on the desk, I'd have been like, oh my God, she's going to fail.
It's either that or cheat on the person next to me. I don't like.
But you're not dumb. You know the answers. You just didn't want to do it.
I'm not dumb, dude, but I literally I had to retake my cosmetology test so many times. I just have the worst test anxiety. I will read the question. I'll read my, multiple choice, and I will just literally gaslight myself into I don't know if gaslight's the right word, but
we should do an exam. We should do like I saw somebody
That's actually a really funny idea.
I saw somebody take the ACT at home and
we should totally do that.
I would love that.
My grandma takes those for fun. My grandma will sit there and take it for fun.
I get that.
I have trouble even thinking about that right now.
I think we should do that. That'd be a fun video. We're going to do that.
Okay.
It'd be fun.
Okay.
She's like, no, it's not fun.
I mean, I
hate
know that
it.
the idea that it's like, it obviously isn't for anything. Like, yeah. I mean, hey, I'm not giving, I got my GED all by myself.
Respect.
I got my GED all by myself.
Respect.
No one helped me. Like, I didn't use ChatGPT. I'm so serious. That I'm really proud of.
Did they have ChatGPT when you were a student?
When I did my GED thing?
Yeah. Or during any of your school?
No, not really. I mean, I used Google for pretty much everything. I mean, like all the apps that you could use that where you would like take a picture of the paper and it would like give you answers or like quiz notes, whatever. I was on that shit.
Wow.
That's where I would get my answers for everything.
I feel like having, obviously that came to be after I was out of school, like all the AI and stuff, but like I wonder what that's like, because had it been around when I was a student, I know I would use it. Yeah. I know I would use it.
I'm very curious to know how teachers are dealing with that nowadays. I wonder if they're like putting in their answers and if it's like generating as a, like, I'm very curious.
There's one thing I've seen where teachers, like, it's a program that I guess a lot of schools are probably using. I don't know what it's called. But like, instead of opening up like a Google Doc or like Word or whatever, you go into this program where it's blank page and you can type into it, but it records while you're typing. And if you like copy and paste, it'll like show the teacher your process of like typing it. So you can see when they backspace, you can see which words they change, you can see the whole thing. Oh. And so then you can like get a visual of how it's being written. Okay. And then they can also run that same document like through an AI recognizing software, which I don't understand how. Like, I don't really know how programs determine like what sounds like it's written by AI versus what sounds like written by a person. Like, I don't know how you quantify that, but there are ways to do it.
Yeah, that is very interesting. I just used copy and paste, and my 8th grade history teacher brought me in and he was like, hey, can you tell me what this word means? I was like, he's like, then why did you use it?
I can spell it. No, but I can spell it.
Good one. That was a good one. That was good. I was like, no. He's like, then why'd you use it? It's like, because I plagiarized.
Because I plagiarized. Because I copy and paste. What the heck?
Obviously. There are really funny times where my memories, like my photo memories or my Snapchat memories from my camera roll will be photos of other people's work.
Really?
Yeah. It's like, hey, can I borrow your homework? Thank you.
I didn't cheat a lot, but there was one class, I think it was physics in high school, and I was seated next, it was probably my senior or junior year, and I was seated next to one of my best friends. And she's a big talker. She's a loud girl. We had a lot of fun in that class, but they were like big tables, so we would sit in groups of 4. Mm-hmm. So it was me and my friend and these 2 girls who were like sophomores. And so they were both really sweet girls. One was Mormon, and one was just this other sweet girl, and they were hard workers. And we would just copy all of their answers to everything. And they just like, they knew. They were like, here's the answers. And like, I could tell, especially like the sweet Mormon girl, she like didn't want to do it, but she was the only one at the table who was kind of like, eh. And she was too sweet to like say anything. So me and my friend would just fuck off during class. The teacher would get so mad at us, and we're like in the back corner just causing a ruckus. And we would just copy all their answers to everything. That was the only class that I completely just skated by, like just completely cheated in, because I mean, I will say physics is not for me. Physics is not for me. I knew it wasn't for me. I didn't have choice. I had to take it. And I was like, I'm never, ever, ever going to need this in my life. We survived. And I still keep up with those girls. I ran into one of them in Austin last summer. She's so cute. Cool now. She does like, she's like a dancer and does like lyra and like pole and hooping and stuff. Like she totally evolved into this like super cool, just sweet chick, and she was just the best. They really got us by. Oh, they really got us by.
That's how I got by my freshman year, because I was like, I could be in honors classes, and I was in honors classes with all my friends, and then there would be honors classes that I wouldn't have with any of my friends that I could get my work from, and I would fail those classes but pass all the other ones. So then they had to put me down, and I was like, now I'm not with my friends anymore.
I did honors classes, but I didn't have friends in my honors classes. Like most of the honors kids were not like my homies, and I'm not saying they're not cool. They just weren't. My friends were not typically in there.
Yeah, no, I was the opposite.
Honors classes were surprisingly hard. Like, or I guess it was more like the AP class. I took like an AP history class. Bruh.
Oh, I dropped out of that immediately. I dropped out of that after like day 2.
Hated that. Failed the AP exam, so like didn't even get to, I think. I don't even know if I failed
like
it.
Then see, it's not even worth it. If you fail the exam, then like
I just did all that for what?
Everything. Yeah. Hold on. You said Mormon, and I want to talk about this. Have you been watching Secret Wives?
No.
I'm not a reality TV show person, but holy shit, is it not like triggering, like Christianity triggering. It's like, obviously I get it. It's reality TV. It's supposed to be drama. It's supposed to be chaos. That's the point. But I really dislike this idea that they're trying to be like these good Mormon wives that, you know, show whatever, and they do nothing but gossip and cause drama. Hello.
Are they even Mormon? You're on TV.
Yeah, like 3 of them are.
Is that a stupid thing to say? Can Mormons like...
Well, hello, there was like sister wives and all that stuff like that.
I know.
Like, yeah, they can be on TV. But no, it's like they're doing things. It's like it's blatant Christianity. They pick and choose the things that they choose to be okay with and the things that they choose to not be okay with. The thing that I have a huge problem with is like the gossiping and the drama of it all. As a good Mormon Christian woman, you should not be blatantly on camera just bashing people that you claim to be your besties. And I understand like a lot of them do some crazy shit behind each other's backs, and that's like, you know, that it can be big friend groups and different personalities and all that stuff. But I think that it's putting a bad name
not very godly
Mormon women. Not very godly. So,
and also I would like to apologize for asking if they can be on TV. I was making the classic mistake of confusing Amish and Mormon. And I am sorry.
You know,
and what? I do know better than that. Most of the time. It's all the same to me. Okay, I'm not a religious person.
Okay, that we need to take out.
And that I'm sorry. But I don't mean that it's all the same. I just mean that like my brain doesn't know all the... I don't be paying attention.
You don't know the difference. You know what? And I really respect that. There are times where I wish I didn't know the fucking difference.
Yeah. I don't know a whole lot about religion.
Talk to me about religion in a bar. Let's sit down. Those are my favorite conversations.
Yeah. Yeah. Talk to me about atheism at a bar. Or like
the lack of
so religion.
Do you believe in anything? No, me neither.
End of combo. Move it right along.
No, I was like a 12-year-old having religious debates with my neighborhood girlies. Like we would sit on the trampoline and all like discuss the Bible.
Wow.
Because they were Catholic and I was Christian.
Oh, that's funny. I would love to be there. And
they are still my besties. It would be so much fun.
It would be a whole different conversation, but I would love to be there.
That would be
because I was that kid, but like I was a lot more hardcore atheist then, but like I was the kid who was like, you're wrong, God's not real. I'm like 12 years old, like Santa's not real, God's not real, Easter Bunny's not real, like your life's a lie. Like,
see, we definitely did have that friend, but she was the craziest, so we never believed her. And still to this day, like she's the one that didn't make it out. Like there was 5 girlies growing up because we grew up on a cul-de-sac, and 4 of us like still made it. We're like, yeah, ride or dies. And then the one we knew.
She doesn't fit with us.
No, not like that. It's just like growing up, she was the one always causing problems and like, you know, whatever. And you grow up and you become different people. And that's the beautiful thing about childhood friends. It's like if we were to meet today, like I don't necessarily know if we would be besties, but because we have these soul ties of like fun memories and a good foundation of just like growing up together, anytime we meet, it's like time really hasn't passed.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you have friends like that
for
too.
For sure. I love those friends. I had a friend just come into town a few weeks ago and we went and got coffee, and I met her on our first day of kindergarten. And we were just like tight little besties from the beginning. And like, you know, life goes on, we grow apart. We kind of reunited like maybe 5 or so years ago, like post college, moving back home. We found out we lived at the same apartment complex.
Cute.
And so like we kind of would go on walks together, and we just like rekindled our friendship. But she's married, and I knew her husband. He used to live across the street from me when I was a kid.
Oh.
So like I know them both way back, and we met and got coffee, and we talked about everything. We were sitting there crying to each other, and we're not like super close still to this day, but we can just pick up and have a conversation about anything.
I love that.
And the things that she's going through in life, like it was just kind of like, wow, I had no idea. Like it's so great to catch up, and just I was like, dude, if we could just show like kindergarten us like this right now, it literally made us cry. It's just incredible. Those friends are really special.
So special.
I know, especially like neighborhood friends. Because I think we've talked about this before, but I had some neighborhood friends, and like those homies, the ones that whose houses you can walk over to in the summer, that's for life. And I'm trying to like have that now. Like I think I've said this too, but like I have friends that live in my apartment complex. We just walk over to each other's places, and there is like a certain type of like level of friendship and camaraderie where when you live within like
a walk away.
Oh yeah. Like the type of closeness that can be, like it's almost like you're just like little neighbors. It's really sweet.
It is. Neighbor and friendship and community. I am realizing how beautiful and important that is, and I've expressed this so many times. I have found that in some places that I've lived, in other places I've lacked that, and I have felt so grateful being in Nashville in the community that I've made. I'm so thankful.
I have to pee really bad, and I'm so sorry to
this is a good place to end anyways.
Oh, did we do an hour? God, it's going by so much faster these days.
Well, Nell has to go to the dentist.
I do have to go to the dentist, and she's gonna take me to the dentist.
And then I also got to go to the dentist.
Is that the first tooth reveal?
I really got to go to the dentist. Like, if anybody has to know, it's me.
Can we get a close-up?
Hair on
Ew. That's so foul.
Okay, anyways, we love y'all so much.
I can't even take this seriously.
Delicious.
We love you guys. Thanks for watching.
We'll cover that next episode.
Yeah, we'll talk about that tooth another time. That's a whole other podcast.
A whole other podcast. Missing Tooth podcast. Okay, anyways.
Thank you guys for watching. We'll see y'all next week.
Like and subscribe. We haven't been saying that, but like y'all are watching and y'all aren't like following and doing all that stuff.
We shouldn't have to say it. You should know to do it. Support the girls. Support the girls. We love you. Show us a little love back.
See you next time.
See you next time.